Good morning. Good morning, gorgeous. As you can hear, whether we want to wake up or not, they are definitely making sure.
They're hungry. It's breakfast time.
I'm hungry too.
Look, they're... Go. Alright, you hungry? Hungry?
You guys have to move so she can actually, you know, put the food down. They just want attention. Right, Sabi? Sabi, you want attention?
Okay. We're gonna make our bed now.
I know we're in quarantine, but we still get up to do the bed every morning. By we, normally, I mean it's her. But I try to help. I do. Now, do you do your bed in the morning? Reason I ask is because our friends Pieroso Podcast did a whole book review on Make Your Bed. I'll tag that video. But all about creating small habits, small accomplishments. But I'm going to do my duties, which, as you've noticed, El Cafe. Alright. So, today's choice is going to be medium roast. Thank you, Kirkland. Not sure if you guys use the Kirkland pods, but I mean, for the amount of coffee we drink, we go for the value pack. While that coffee is being made, let's go say good morning to the rest of our furry animals. Here's a glimpse at our dining table. We got that first puzzle up there done. Working on another. But let's say hi to. First off, we have here Baby Moo Moo. No relation to Big Moo Moo. She's just smaller and looks like a cat. She's apparently camera shy. Then we have the Batman. He's just Batman, but you know what I mean. Right, Batman? Right, Batman? And here we have Moo Moo. Big Moo Moo. She has her own cage. She's kind of like the queen of the house here. A little backstory to her. She actually went through a lot. She had what would be a stillbirth, but actually one of them was left inside, and she needed a big major surgery, and she made it through. And for that reason, she gets her own place, comfortable, no stress.
Alright, so day 3 vlog lunch.
Yes.
And it's our lunch from our leftover dinner from last night. Our vitamins, water,
and us. So something really cool. The chicken she made yesterday, like she said, she made a big batch, and it was, like she said, it's gonna last for a few meals. How did you reheat it? You just tossed it in the toaster, right?
Yeah. Air fried some broccoli and then toaster oven. And the chicken recipe can be found off the Skinny Taste blog, which I really like her stuff. And I have her cookbooks too. We'll link her cookbook below. But I really like her recipes, and we've tried a ton of them and they come out really good. They're just like healthier versions of the stuff that you typically want to eat, but might not be so healthy. So
yeah, that's great. Especially, I mean, we don't have kids, but I'd say if you have a family, you make a double batch of this and have it in the fridge, you can definitely keep your family fed for a few days with simple reheating.
Ooh, and she has like recipes for chicken nuggets, which I haven't tried yet. I've only tried this one, but this one's really good. So we're gonna have our lunch now and then probably work on some more puzzling for a little bit.
For a little bit. And then also today, it's not much of a choice. I got to take care of those bunny cages.
Yeah, so we do try. He does the litter cleaning once a week. And yeah, so the rabbit litter gets changed out once a week.
And then actually, normally it's almost right on the dot for the week. But with current situations, sorry, Ginger's chasing her tail. With current situations, to make litter last longer, and I'm not saying litter is in short supply, but just so we spend less money on litter overall, giving it an extra day. We can deal with one more day.
Yeah.
Babies, hi. Oh, are you guys excited for your hay? For your clean rooms? Yeah, look at you. Oh, so cute. Oh, Papa's gonna give you hay.
There you go. Look at them. Yeah, back at it. Shipping. Not sure if you guys could hear that, but if you listen, it's raining in LA. Doesn't make a big difference for me because normally LA rain, I'm like, oh, I don't want to drive in that. I'm not going anywhere. But as you can see, I'm in the shipping area, which means I'm gonna ship. Don't have too much to ship, but again, like I've said, I had to keep up that routine, keep up the activity. That's what we can do right now. I can't go into people's houses in town to buy stuff, but I could definitely get the shipping out as early as possible, or at least completed, so that, you know, items get ranked up a little bit, hopefully. But wanted to share what helps me get through shipping normally. I like to listen to podcasts. So listen to a few different podcasts. I'll make sure to link them. 2 of them from very good friends. First one, as you know,
welcome to Reselling Podcast. I'm Mike, and this is Orlando, and we're on episode 130.
So that's one of them. Great podcast, variety of information that comes through there. But I don't listen to their episodes all the way through at one shot. Often I'll come in here for a bit, put it on, and then say I'm here for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, doing stuff, pause it, then I come back in, and that's what I listen to while I'm in here. The other podcast that helps me get through shipping in here when I'm alone is the one and only, our awesome Saturday Night Friend.
Welcome to the Flip the Script podcast. I'm your host, Denali, and I'm a full-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark. My store and closet name is El Ducho, E-L-D-U-C-H-O, and you can find me on Instagram and YouTube as El Ducho Thrift. I'm really...
Great intro songs for both of those. But just a great way of listening while I'm doing other stuff here. You know, I love YouTube. I do watch it or listen to it in the background. But I also like to support our fellow podcasting resellers. And the Flip the Script, great interviews with lots of amazing resellers from the community. Definitely recommend it. Now to finish shipping. Before I actually pack them up, let me tell you what we got. a variety of items are selling. We'll still have our what sold video down later on this week in detail, but just so you can see what we're selling. We are selling coffee parts. It's one, where'd my other one go? Right here. So I've done this for a while now, taking apart machines, but this is something you can do at home. If you have extra coffee parts or machines in, you know, like say an extra coffee machine perhaps, you got a new one and this one's in the garage. You don't have to ship the whole thing, but people often need certain parts. So this one here, this is for the little espresso caps, 30 bucks. Easy to ship, easy to store, doesn't take a lot of room. This grill, right here, this is just for the drip tray, sold for, I think it was 6 bucks plus shipping. Again, not big money makers, but keep the sale going. And at this point, I think we'll net on that probably about 4 bucks or so after everything. I don't mind. $4. It's gonna. I think I mentioned that in our Saturday Night Live. 4 bucks will get me a gallon of milk. And then we also have some Zara. So we are selling fashion. There's that awesome SKU number that's gonna save my day here. And a pair of jeans. And we have some international sales too. Canada. Or no, Australia. Really working hard not to say things in an Australian accent, because it's probably terrible. Finish shipping, but before I get out of the garage, or Sell Quick, Ship Quick warehouse headquarters, I gotta get that on a sign somewhere. Right now I just have a sign that says Batman. This is also the Bat Cave. I mentioned it in our Saturday Night Live that we had yesterday about how I started using this to help me with the current issues, you know, we got going on. You don't want to touch everything. So this is the plastic or the waxy paper behind the roller printer labels. After I take them off, normally throw these away. What I started doing is I put them on the side. I take these in my pocket or have them in hand, and this becomes useful. I go in, if I need to use the little chute for shipping when I go to the post office, I go in there, grab it, put it down, whatever, trash. Good thing about it is, technically, I mean, this is a sanitary. It's like getting paper napkin, paper towel. It's as sanitary as that, but it's also, it was gonna get thrown away anyways, so I might as well have a secondary use for it. And it's big enough to cover my hand, so I can do things. Just a little tip if you're interested in doing that. Sorry for the paper crunch there. Again, times like these, do your best to wash your hands as much as possible, and I do that. But if I could avoid touching surfaces, I will. Look at that. Again, I would like to take responsibility for no more than this buffalo right here.
Okay, it's not a buffalo. Freaking bird.
I call it a buffalo because that's what I was going by. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll see.
It's not a buffalo.
Well, it was hard for me to figure out what it was because I wasn't looking at the box.
Yeah, so we didn't do anything today, but this puzzle.
Well, I did get some
you
shipping.
shipped.
I did some shipping.
You shipped and you danced.
I did dance a lot.
And you cleaned the bunny cages.
I did the bunny cages.
I watched him clean the bunny cage.
No, we got laundry that's gonna go on after dinner, before dinner at some point.
So we're defrosting some salmon. Luckily before all of this, we had gone to Costco like
unintentionally.
A few months ago, or like a month ago, they had a huge like salmon, like pre-packed.
Yeah,
salmon.
they have their frozen pre-packed pouches.
Yeah, so we picked up 2 bags of that, and just in time for being isolated. So we have salmon, and we're gonna make some rice and bok choy and throw this vegetable thing in some chicken broth for a quick soup. And
voila! Dinner. Alright, in today's Cooking with Tiffany.
so we have some jasmine rice. And growing up, my grandma taught me how to make it, which is the grandma way, which is there's no real measurements. So So I am gonna make extra rice so that we have stuff to reheat for tomorrow. But I don't really measure the water.
There's some chopped veggies, some greens that are gonna get sauteed, and some greens that are gonna go into a soup.
Okay, so you want to thoroughly wash the rice and get that like milky water out. Okay, so here's the measuring part. My grandma never actually poured the water. We never had measuring cups. So it's the finger measure. And we put our finger in and you measure it up to the first line on your middle finger, because that's what my grandma said. And then I do it like 3/4 of the way to that first line. And that's my measuring method.
And then we just use our handy dandy Costco rice cooker. Literally as easy as pressing a button that says white rice. What do we have here for our veggies?
Bok choy.
Bok choy. And what is your favorite tool for cooking? What are you gonna put into the saute?
There's a little bit of olive oil, and then garlic, and this, and then a little bit of fish sauce.
Easy enough. Strong but delicious flavors. Garlic. Dinner is ready. As you saw, that was a rough, quick demonstration of what she cooked. If you have questions, let us know in the comments or DM us on Instagram. But let's take a look at this.
So we have white rice with some soy air-fried salmon, garlic stir-fried bok choy, and then this is just a quick soup with chicken broth. And then I threw in, these are called chrysanthemum leaves, or I think another name for it is tong ho leaves, but they're common in Asian markets. And then this is typically how like Vietnamese family meals are served.
Yeah.
Meat, veggie, rice, soup.
And then we have, of course, our setup for our stay at home. We have puzzles on the table. There's plural, there's 2 on there. We got NCIS on the big screen. And Wonder Woman coffee. Let's enjoy. Alright, so I think we're gonna wrap this up here. I'm gonna go work on this video to put it out for tomorrow morning. And of course the puzzle queen is gonna take care of that puzzle because it's almost done. But there's a secret way to do puzzles. So before we leave this, here is how you successfully execute a puzzle. Yeah. You have to climb on top of the table.
Don't judge me.
Get into the puzzle. So it's kind of like you're inside the mind of the puzzle. So by sitting in it, you can better figure it out, I guess.
I feel judged.
You're not judged. I'm the last person to judge, to be serious. But with that, let's say goodbye and good night. Adios.